response. The Honourable Kildonan St. Paul's.
Madam Speaker, I'd like to thank the honourable member for her speech, but I'd like to ask her just about the budget generally. We've seen this government now, or her government, bring forward about $60 billion of deficits this year. In the last couple of years, they said, well, we needed it because of COVID, we needed all this program spending, but we know that the $60 billion deficit this year has no COVID spending, and I think it's quite reckless, and I'm not sure if she would agree. I'd like to know her thoughts, but for our generation, their government is burdening our generation with a tremendous amount of debt and deficits. That means higher taxes and, frankly, higher inflation that families in her riding and my riding are being impacted by. So I'd like to know her thoughts if she thinks it's responsible that now that COVID's over, this government maintains massive deficits.
The Honourable Mississauga Erin Mills.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And where I appreciate the question from the member opposite, I think it is ill-informed. We did spend the past 2 years making sure that Canadians had roofs over their head, had food on their table, were able to safely isolate themselves if they had COVID. And now this budget, Bill C-19, Budget 2022, is really about providing that economic recovery. The child care plan that we have instilled across the country is addressing these very issues. The housing affordability piece in Budget 2022 and Bill C-19 is addressing these very issues. The makeup and the build-up towards a more greener economy is addressing these issues. Madam Speaker, I'll remind members in this House that inflation and COVID were not a specifically Canada thing. It is a worldwide phenomenon. Right now is the proper time to invest in Canadians and ensure that they have that foundation to lift up the economy of Canada and globally, Madam Speaker.